Okay. Breathe. All right. It's okay. You've got your Destructobot with you. All you have to do is make a scene until they show up, fight them, lose, and withdraw. Okay. Break the wall, Destructobot. Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor. I've come to lodge a formal complaint. Don't try to escape, unless you want my Destructobot to raze this building to the ground. Now, as I was saying, I have a complaint. This city desperately needs more bike lanes. The traffic is already ridiculous, so you need to make it easier for cyclists to get around. And hopefully, that will encourage people to drive less. As a scientist, I have a certain interest in reducing pollution. After all, I don't want the world to be a toxic wasteland when I inevitably take it over. Also, when people are in cars, it's too easy for them to get away. If they were on bikes, my death ray would have an easier time aiming at them, and they wouldn't be out of range quite so quickly. Speaking of, this city's layout is atrocious. How am I supposed to get your average person walking around unaware if nobody can feasibly walk from one place to another? Overall, the city's lack of walkability is just... Oh, there you are. The valiant hero comes to save the day. I should have known. Good thing, too, I was running out of lines. What am I doing? I was just letting the mayor know that I disagreed with the election results, and I'd like to help him get out of office. Oh, I see. So the city's infrastructure means nothing to you. I'll be sure to remember that when I burn it to the ground. Destructobot, attack! Huh? They got hit? They never get hit. Are they dead? No, they've still got a pulse. Good. I've defeated you at last. Now I can use you for... experiments. Now... Oh, man, they're heavy. Destructobot, carry them, will you? Gently. Just don't injure them further. They need to still be alive so I can further torment them. And you, Mayor, consider yourself lucky to be spared today. I have bigger fish to fry. But don't think I won't return. If you start wasting my tax dollars on another project the city doesn't need, I'll do... something. So do me a favor, and don't try to get my attention. Okay. Looks like they're stable now, just unconscious. Good thing I have medical training. Thanks for that, Dad. But what am I going to do? What would Dad have done? He never managed to pull something like this off, and I did it by accident. This wasn't supposed to happen. I guess I could look through his old notes. He always talked about how he wanted to reverse engineer their flight ability. But I don't want to do that. I'm terrified of heights. Well, I don't have to do anything, right? They're clever. If I just leave one of their restraints slightly loose, then they'll escape, and then... No, wait. They might destroy the lab. And the house. Okay, how about... I wait until they wake up, keep them restrained, then cover their eyes, and take them out to a field for some sort of execution, but accidentally free them in the process. Then they'll defeat me, and I'll run away, and I won't have to worry about anything. Well, maybe it's a bit complex, but you're awake? How long have you been listening? Long enough. Ugh, you heroes and your snappy comebacks. Why? I don't have to explain myself to you. For all you know, letting you go is part of an even bigger plan that will lead to all sorts of mayhem. You're so brave, you know that? You could be facing certain death right now, and yet you still look defiant and cool. I wish I could be that strong. I only do this because it's the family business, you know? My dad, he was so set on leaving his lab to me, and after he died in that turbo hang glider accident, I didn't want his legacy to go to waste. But I'm not cut out for this. Being a mad scientist is fun because you don't have to deal with regulations or ethics. But having to do evil stuff on top of it, having to make schemes and doing bad things to people, I don't like it at all. Huh? Yeah, the original Dr. Loss was my father. Oh, you thought I was just a minion taking over? Well, maybe if I was, I'd be more invested in it. No, I'm not actually a doctor. My dad was the one with a PhD, but he taught me pretty much everything he knew. I just decided to take up the name because, well, it's a role, and I didn't think I needed my own villain name. I might as well take his place and keep doing what he wanted to do. Yeah, I guess it must have been quite a shock for me to show up claiming to be him after he died. But I figured if I tried to explain, I'd just end up tripping over my words. No, I really didn't want to be a villain. I don't even know why I thought I could do this. I've just been pretending to fight you, and it's stupid. I just wanted to keep up the legacy of Dr. Loss, but what's the point if I don't even want to do what he did? I defeated you by accident when my dad tried to do it on purpose for years. And I don't know what to do. I can't be him. What am I going to do? Well, there was one plan my dad had. A plan to erase your memories and convince you that you worked for him. Of course, that would only work if he captured you. I don't want to do that, obviously. But if I tweak the settings right, I could make you forget that I ever existed. So, as far as you were concerned, Dr. Loss died and that was it. You wouldn't remember me and I'd just stop showing up, so... Well, I know you don't want me to do that. You want me to be punished for my crimes, get sent to the super criminal prison. My dad did time there once, before he escaped. He told me what it's like. Solitary confinement for months on end. No thanks. Even if I want to stop being evil, I'm not willing to subject myself to that. I'll just disappear quietly. Wait, what? You'll vouch for me? Why would you do that? I patched you up. I'm the one that hurt you in the first place. I don't think anyone will believe it was by accident. They'll just think I brainwashed you. You'll protect me if anything goes wrong? You're stupid, you know that? But I guess it is the right thing to do, to turn myself in. All right, I'll do it. Just let me unrestrain you. What? You were able to get free the whole time? Yeah. If I'm this bad at being a villain, I might as well turn myself in. But you'll be with me, right? If I have to show up by myself... Yeah, thanks, I guess. I hope this actually makes a difference. Was this audio just an excuse for me to rant about how cities should be less car-centric? You'll never know.